We came to respect the life of Charlie Kirk and what he stood for and everything he did for the United States. He really meant a lot to me, helping younger people find their voices and talking about faith and the politics. And I feel like a lot of young people have a hard time figuring out what they believe in. And I feel like Charlie Kirk really helped a lot of people, and especially younger people, realize and find what they believe in and find their voices for that.
Now, as we were talking earlier, you mentioned his faith. What did that mean to you? What did that represent?
It was just, I could tell, I didn't know too much about him until he came to Grand Canyon University last year and spoke to all of us. And I heard things that he was saying, like that he brings all of this through God and through his faith. And I do come from a Christian college, so I already believed in that, but it made me look deeper into what we are as people and our freedom. And he shed a good light on that. And so it's really nice to pay our respects to somebody who is in a good place with God now.
What do you think comes next in terms of young people in this movement, of seeing more young people go to church, kind of get more politically involved? What do you make of that?
I think that this is only going to make more people come out, and I think it's going to make more people come to terms and realize what they want for the United States and what they want for their faith. I think it's going to bring a lot of people closer to God, and I think it's going to help a lot of people find what they truly believe in.
The Pentagon is not backing down from its quest for consequences for those who celebrate Charlie Kirk's killing, even as Democrats warn the move is un-American and violates free speech protections. The controversy underscores a clash between military discipline and First Amendment rights, with top Pentagon officials arguing that celebrating the killing of an American political figure is unacceptable conduct for service members, while Democrats counter that the crackdown risks punishing constitutionally protected speech. Hunting down and prosecuting service members for their individual political beliefs is dangerous and un-American, Representative Jason Crow, D. Colorado, a former Army Ranger, wrote on X. We must condemn political violence and allow peaceful speech that doesn't impact the chain of command. War Secretary Pete Hegseth and his team see it differently. We will not tolerate military or civilian personnel who celebrate or mock the assassination of a fellow American. Sean Parnell, chief Pentagon spokesperson, told Fox News Digital in a statement. Every service member and civilian at the department takes an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Those in our ranks who rejoice at an act of domestic terrorism are unfit to serve the American people at the Department of War. Already, Army Colonel Scott Stevens was suspended following posts purportedly belonging to him that praised the killing. The death of Charlie Kirk in Utah was tragic. However, we can take comfort in the fact that Charlie was doing what he loved best, spreading hate, racism, homophobia, misogyny, and transphobia on college campuses, one post read. Another Army Reserves officer was suspended over the weekend. A monster died today, one post allegedly belonging to Major Brian Bintliff, who went by Brian Harlow on social media, read. It's sad Charlie's kids are traumatized for life, but it's not a sad thing that he's dead. Kirk was shot and killed on Wednesday in Orem, Utah, while speaking to college students at Utah Valley University. The Pentagon isn't the only one rooting out those with distasteful commentary on the killing. The State Department has announced it would be scanning social posts to revoke visas of foreign nationals who do the same. We shouldn't be bringing people into this country. We should not be giving visas to people who are going to come to the United States and do things like celebrate the murder, the execution, the assassination of a political figure. We should not, and if they're already here, we should be revoking their visa, a senior State Department official told Fox News in an exclusive interview. Why would we want to bring people into our country? They're going to engage in negative and destructive behavior? It makes no sense.